Morning again. I'm going to just go ahead and just briefly give my thoughts of potential recommendations to Congress, although I'm sure it will have no bearing on what actually gets done since they don't listen to me. The potential legal fallout from the COVID-19 after the COVID-19 is done is likely to be significant. There have already been talks. I think I read or saw a post from United Kingdom about the world should sue China for $6.5 trillion for the damage that this virus has caused, and for them not taking proper action to contain it, and for actually taking actions that prolonged and precipitated the infection worldwide by arguing against travel bans from China to the rest of the world. And I kind of fully support that. I think that there should be an economic price that China pays for this, and hopefully that will involve moving manufacturing facilities from China back to the United States and back to the Western European nations, which would have a probably far greater impact than saying we're going to go ahead and take you to court and sue you and get a judgment against you, and then how are you going to enforce the judgment? Well, then you have to have tariffs and stuff. But if you pull all of your manufacturing or a large portion of their manufacturing out of China and refuse to do business with China again, like it was during the communist years, then I think that that's likely to have a significant impact on Chinese economy, and adequate Chinese punishment for allowing this thing to go worldwide and actually facilitating it to go worldwide. But that's just my opinion. I'm certainly not an expert at all in world trade. But I do look at a standpoint that there are going to be likely lawsuits against municipalities, hospitals, medical facilities, etc. A lot of it stemming around people getting infected and dying from COVID-19 due to lack of personal protective gear. And it'll be the OSHA regulations which will be coming back to bite people in the behind on this, because OSHA regulations require you to provide protective gear to your employees when they are dealing with hazardous material or hazardous infectious conditions. And if you don't provide that to them, then you're in violation of OSHA law. So I suspect that if you get any significant large judgments against various hospitals, you will be putting significant hospitals out of business. I think that you'll end up having taxes go up if you get significant judgments against towns and cities, and even potentially states, as a result of poor planning, poor preparation, etc. And I just see these lawsuits coming. And I would recommend to Congress that they go ahead and consider passing a law to limit the amount of damages that people can affect, or people can obtain based off of the COVID-19 infections. If they don't do that, then I suspect that there's going to be significant problems, again, with regards to the economies of various hospitals and towns, etc. And that's just my 2 cents for that, and hopefully we will go ahead and sue China and significantly shift manufacturing back to the United States for certainly vital purposes, and preserving our own knowledge base and our own tool-making ability. Have a good day.